All right, guys, I completely forgot about this edit. I'm glad I'm going back to it. This is class number 2 of how to video promote yourself. This is with Bill. This is actually really cool. This is my very first class 2 for how to video promote yourself. So fast forward to today, I have a totally different process of doing it. We actually go into the collaboration much, much faster through, classes today. Anyways, and what you're going to notice here is I'm talking about teleprompters and things like that. But, again, fast forward to today, we don't stick to teleprompters just because it really sounds scripted. We're doing more focus on video business cards. So we're focusing on video business cards and just being natural. But go ahead and check out this class. It's a really fun class. I love class number 2. This is actually my favorite class because we do an actual video and collaboration and edit during the CE class. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to start doing a lot more class 2s on videos, and you guys are going to see a lot more recent content, so you see our improvement as well. But y'all sit tight and enjoy.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about your past experiences with being at family events, on vacations, right? So how many times have you thought to yourself, man, I just wish we would have taken that picture. We would have taken that video. That memory is, it's in our memories, right? But we still like to have stuff to go back and look at, right? So especially with family that couldn't be here, how many times have you asked yourselves that very question? Myself, a lot. My wife and I, we love to travel. We're actually going to Vegas on Thursday. Yay. And then we're going back in July. Not so yay. It's going to be expensive. So I have over 12,000 pictures and videos on my Google Photos page, right? Of just our vacations. Over 12,000, right? Out of all of those, do you think I can make a video with those? Absolutely I can, right? And I can make one that would be monumental. So if you guys had the experience, had the know-how, had the capability, the equipment needed, which honestly is just a GoPro, right? You guys will become what's called influencers if you develop your YouTube channel, okay? So I think we talked about this a little bit last week. Credibility, visibility, and integrity, right? All of those will gain you your influencer status. But the one thing that's missing from all of those is a YouTube channel, right? This is where we're going. This is really what we're trying to get you guys to promote yourselves to do, to make these videos, be an influencer in the area, because nobody else is doing it. Very small percentage. Not even 1% of the realtors in this area are doing them. We've checked, okay? So this is your golden ticket. Honestly, it is. We're going to teach you how to do it. We're going to show you how to edit today. We're going to give you just a brief rundown, but be careful not to go down that rabbit hole that we talked about last week. That thing will swallow you whole and be a vampire of your time. Watch out for the rabbit hole. We're going to show you shortcuts to get around it. Do you have a question?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm not going to do that to you.
Okay. All right. So what's some good ideas of what you guys would think of as far as a teaching moment for the public, for your buyers, or just getting your name out there? You have any ideas?
Your community were small business owners.
Okay.
Right there in the community, so you can help a team right there to help build the community. Different events that's going on in the community. Certain things you can sponsor, like baseball, football.
There you go. Go out and video, I don't know if you can go out and actually videotape a Little League game. That might be kind of frowned upon. I've actually seen people escorted off the softball fields for my granddaughters. So, honestly, but is there any local businesses you can think of that would not say no to you coming in? Hey, Mr. Owner, let's take a little 2 or 3 minute video. We're going to showcase your restaurant. We're going to showcase your business. Get your name out there, right?
Do new home builders count as businesses?
Yes.
Absolutely. There's not a there's not a new home builder that will say no to you come in there and showcasing their homes at all, right? I actually have an N on one of those builders too, if you need one. So find a business. Restaurants, probably not a good idea to go at lunchtime or dinner time, right? Probably first thing in the morning if you make an appointment, or maybe an hour or so after lunch, after they finish cleaning up, before they start their prep again for the next meal, right? So think about the timing of going in there. Make sure that's going to be more convenient for them. They're not going to say no. It might just not be over right now, right? Maybe come back tomorrow. Maybe we can schedule for next week. Either which way, you're going to get in front of them. You're going to showcase their business and yourselves on your own YouTube channel to become that influencer. Does that make sense? Okay. So who's going to be first? I knew it was going to be you. James, I tell you what, we have sat down at length with James and talked to him. He has got the right attitude. Honestly, he really does. He's going to be successful in this business.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So that's just a little personal side. When my wife and I, we do go on these trips and these vacations, and we take these pictures. We always set them up to where we can share them with other people, right? My new avenue for sharing is not going to be on Google Photos. It's all going to be on my YouTube channel, right? Get those subscriptions up, get those views even higher, because what you want is subscriptions, lower than your views, okay? You want your views to be exponentially higher than what you have on subscriptions. And you do that by valid content that offers value to the people you're presenting it to. So how do you offer the value? Find something of interest. We went over 18 topics last week, right? Of different topics that we search for, the top 18 hitting hot topic buttons in the area to get you guys subscriptions, get your YouTube channel out there and promoted quicker than anything we can figure out. We've actually got some other software that we're trying to implement. Once we get all that fine-tuned, I'm going to tell you how to get up there even quicker. It's working. One of our instructors is doing this now. How many subscriptions does he have, James? Quite a few.
He's got slightly over 1,000 subs, and he's got 2,000 views in 24 hours.
2,000 views in 24 hours.
Phenomenal.
Crazy, right? He's one of our instructors. Yeah. So follow our plan. We're going to get you there, okay? We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to make sure you're a professional. If you have any questions, even after class is over, pick up the phone, call me. I'll walk you through it. So you're having trouble with editing, pick up the phone, call me. I'll get you past it, right? Everything that you're going to do on Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the software that we use, you can YouTube it, search it out, and it will tell you how to get past that step. Say if you're stuck editing something, search it on YouTube. It will tell you. Very valuable resource. Again, YouTube is the way to go for social media marketing. It's not Facebook, it's not Instagram, it's not TikTok. It's YouTube.
Even for like open houses and everything like that too?
Especially open houses. Okay? You can make it go live with the software that we're talking about. You can actually record the video right now, make it go live at 3 o'clock, and it looks like you're giving a live presentation right then. It's incredible, it really is. Works flawlessly, does it not?
Oh yeah, and we're not saying that like Facebook and TikTok doesn't work, because those do work, especially with groups, like groups on Facebook. The point is in comparison, right? We use Facebook, we use other social media platforms to help, to help basically some people back to our YouTube channels. Because the YouTube channels are going to be there forever, whereas Facebook goes down the timeline. Facebook doesn't like YouTube, so it's kind of like we're hitting both. So Facebook, we're going to teach you guys how to use Facebook also, but it's what he's really trying to say is, I mean, a lot of people like realtors, loans, there's so few people doing this. Their entire career, their entire lead generating system is developed on YouTube, and less than 1% of us is doing that. Right? And it's one of the most powerful ways to market, especially right now. COVID just sped all that stuff up. I mean, everyone's doing video. Look how many people are in class right now.
Oh, I've learned
There's
so
5
much
people
from
in class.
YouTube. I
Mm-hmm.
watch it all the time,
Yep.
just about real estate stuff.
Absolutely.
And more people are staying home. Well, I mean, look at, like I said, there's We've got 1, 2, I don't know, 3, 4 rows left here. So they're staying home, they're doing their videos, they're doing stuff online. We want to stay in front of the future, not follow it. So we're staying in front of it.
Absolutely. Okay, so guys, really that's just the personal side of this to me. Already, just since we started this 7 weeks ago, my business has already doubled, okay? And it was high anyway, right? But just from people seeing what we're doing and the value we're bringing them, they will bring you more business. But that's not why we're doing this. We're trying to teach you how to do this for yourselves. Market yourselves. Get out there. Get in front of them, right? Even though it's not face-to-face, you're still in front of them, right? Top of mind. That's where you got to be, okay? So I want to bring Travis up. He's going to talk a little bit about our class. Pay attention to him. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, but at least it's working. You know, I'm just kidding. I'm not. You really do gotta fake it till you make it sometimes. So this is our first class of part 2. Welcome to class. Thank you for being here. So this is set up here because I'm training, loan officers and other people how to be instructors of this class. So I run back, I do some voiceovers, and I say, you guys see how I was doing this in class and blah, 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 blah. So you guys will see that. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk real quick about video promotion day that we're gonna do in this office. So I just wanna make sure everyone has those dates. It's on the 29th, okay? You have to contact Bill beforehand because we can only work with 8 realtors. We can only work with 8 realtors. This is on the 29th, Tuesday, starting at 10 a.m. We're going to be here for 6 hours that day. So 29th, Tuesday, 10 a.m. You have to talk to Bill first to schedule it, okay? We can do 8 realtors, okay? Now here's what I'm going to need for y'all. Yeah.
Do they have to be here the full 6 hours?
No. You guys only have to be here when you're actually doing your video part. You don't have to be here for the full 6 hours. That's why I'm saying contact Bill. He's going to schedule it out for you, 45 minutes a spot. Now here's what we need from y'all, and this is very important because this is going to be y'all's time to be on camera, to be with some people that are going to coach you and that are going to train you and that are going to show you. But what I need you guys to do right now is before you get here on Tuesday, you guys need to download an app to your cell phones. Depending on if you have iPhone or Android. If it's Android, it's called Elegant Teleprompter. Okay? If it's iPhone, it's probably called Teleprompter or something. Okay? So you guys need to download your Elegant Teleprompter and you need to write your scripts. We will have a teleprompter that hooks onto this camera here and you guys will be able to look directly into the camera. It's pretty cool. And read from your script. So write your scripts and own your scripts, okay? But in order to do that, you're going to have to pick your subject matter. Now, when you picked your subject, like 2021 market crash coming, I love that one so much. Gosh, I love that one. And then another popular one is how much does it cost to sell your house? That's it. How much does it cost? It's crazy how popular that is. The thing is, guys, it's a 6-hour day. We're going to be working with multiple realtors. If you guys don't have a script, we may not be able to get to you, is what I'm saying. Because the script is going to take 20, 30 minutes to make. Plus, you guys got to get through any anxiety you have, right? We have to show you how to kind of get through that. Like, let's take a walk. Or, we have to bring you through the motions, right? And we only have 45 minutes to do that. So get with Bill after class, have him send you the 18 subjects, pick your subjects, make your script on the teleprompter, and we're gonna help you do these videos. At the completion of making those videos, Stuart Title has honored you 3, since you were the first class. We'll see if they can extend the graduation prize, but they're gonna give you guys a graduation present in the form of a $20 gift card that we're gonna use for Google Ads to promote the videos that we're doing the same day you're coming in.
Great.
We're putting our money where our mouth is. And also, and we're also going to figure out if this is a service we can offer, like some realtors are too busy. So we're going to figure through our attorneys and compliance department, and we'll figure out a way so it's not a RESPA violation. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, just so for that, so be here the 29th, 10 a.m., ready. Okay? Maybe not 10 a.m., just depends what time you pick with him. Right? So maybe it's a different time. But I'm telling y'all, do that, okay? Because that's the start. That's day 1, okay? Now, Here's the thing. What Bill is going to do now is back to this class, okay? We're going to talk together as a class, and we're going to figure out what message we want to send and what scene we're going to come up with in this class. We're going to shoot a video in this class, and we're going to edit a video in this class. Now, here's the thing. We may not be able to export a video. How do you take this off, Bill? Like this, right? We may not be able to export a video because it just depends. I'm going to turn this off for a minute. We may not be able to export a video. Sorry, Bill, I have to turn that off. We may not be able to export a video because it really depends on your Wi-Fi connections and things like that, okay? So, okay, he just left. So what I'm going to do is before you all leave the class, I'm going to send you my YouTube channel. He's going to send you his YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, it has examples of videos to make, but it also has this class in a lot more detail. I've made a video. I've made an editing video on my YouTube channel. So if you guys need any guidelines for editing, I already have a video made with 15 selectable chapters, like video transition, audio transition, name tag, 15 chapters, okay? So he's talking to a sponsor right now, but don't let us forget to give you those YouTube channels, okay? All right, now, so we're gonna go over 1 through 7 on our pamphlet, and then we're gonna start working on a movie. The break, if you guys are cool with it, we'll just end the class 10 minutes early, and if you guys need to use the restroom, just use the restroom, is that cool? So we'll just keep going, and we'll just end maybe 10 minutes early, okay? So we're gonna go through 1 through 7. We're gonna start doing clips, we're gonna start filming, and then we're gonna put it on here, and we're gonna start editing on the screen. But before I do that, y'all, I wanna show you guys what we made. Okay, so this is an example of some of our work. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, okay? I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But this is an example of someone reached out, we're just passing in a hallway, and someone mentioned a 10-year anniversary, right? This is Keller Williams Signatures, 10-year anniversary. So we raised our hand like, yes, let us out there, let us practice. And I wanna show you guys, could you hit play on that? Specifically, turn up a little, the B-roll, okay, the B-roll. You like the background?
Celebrating now. 10 years of Keller Williams Signature. Wow, check it out.
B-roll, okay, B-roll. No audio, just visual. To the music. Out of focus and then into focus. Action, B-roll, see? Going slow motion to fast motion. Gotta show love to the sponsors, right? Fast forward a little bit. So that's the owner. Then we go around interviewing people, right? Fast forward a little bit. Right there, a little forward. New recruits. A little forward. Right there. Back, right there. I want you to pay attention to the B-roll. A little forward. Okay, that's all right, just leave it. Cut, B-roll, to the music, listen. Hear it? So that treble hits, notice? Boom. The treble hits, I'm cutting. Do you see that? Boom. You're good, kill it. Okay, so did y'all like some of the B-roll? I know it was just in class and it was fast real quick, but the reason I wanted to bring specifically the B-roll up, B-roll is important when you're doing maybe a longer video or you want to be creative. And B-roll is just taking a video of something, right? It's just getting a shot, getting an angle. So if I take this GoPro and I hit play like right here, right? So I have the desk in my frame and I hit play and then I'm going up and boom, now I have the whole class here, right? So that's a shot, right? So we created shots. So I went around that event and I chased after the juggling guy with a camera. You saw how I did that? I got an angle of this people holding the snake. So I had 60 clips. I had 60 clips of B-roll, okay? So how to figure out because you gotta be very careful with your B-roll on video. You can't have too much B-roll, depending on what type of video, because most of the videos we're doing are educational videos, right? They're not entertainment videos, they're educational videos. So I had to pick only the absolute best parts of the B-roll, right? So I have like 5 hours of B-roll, but I only used 2 minutes, right? So when I'm going through my B-roll, I'm like, oh, I like that segment, and I'm cutting out those exact segments. Now, before I start my editing, I throw on the music in the background. So I'm editing the whole time to that song, whether you guys realize that or not. And by cutting your B-roll to the melody of music, it makes your video just feel so much more professional, doesn't it? I mean, it feels like, oh my gosh, these guys are magical. What kind of voodoo is this? Like, how do they know to cut it right there? They're genius. But all you got to do, you lay the track, you zoom in to see when the treble hits or the bass hits, right? Because they usually like boom, 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 and then boom, boom, boom. And you just cut your clip right where the treble hits or the bass hits. You just cut the clip there, and then you add your next clip. I'm going to show you today. But I wanted to show you a little bit, and that took me, how long do y'all think that took me to edit? Before you answer, I had 100 clips. Okay, I had 100 clips from that event, and it was a 4-minute and 20-second video. So how long do you think it took me? I'm going to show them that. Hell no. How much did you say?
2 hours, 10 hours.
Dang, you guys overestimate me. I should have showed the entire video. No, it took me 3 hours. But I mean, just 3 hours to do from 100 clips? For 3 hours of that magnitude, in that video, it turned out really, I thought it was really good. I don't like the audio, but it turned out really good. 30 minutes would be, like the videos that we're going to do with you guys were the educational, we're stationary, we're reading off a script. Yeah, it'll take 20 minutes. But like these, we're moving around. I mean, my point is just 3 hours is not that long for the impact that it made on all those people. All right, we were able to show a lot of love and things like that. So, we're going to make today about a 1-minute video, okay? And in this video, it's just going to be like a practice video. We're just going to say certain things, but we're going to emphasize on this video lighting transition, audio transition, and video transition. You're like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. I don't either. I don't even want to be up here. I'm scared. Right now, you see my voice is like I'm in puberty again, but it's my nerves. So anyways, I'm not. I'm kidding. I don't know why. Maybe it's the pollen. But anyways. We're going to do a video. It's going to be a 1 to 1.5 minute video. We're going to come up as a class on how we're going to want to shoot this. So, let's go through 1 through 7, and in the back of your minds, get over your nervousness that you're feeling right now. Did you think I was about to say that? I don't know. You guys nervous or what? Okay, superheroes, whatever you say. All right. It's just a video, right? All right, so number 1, okay, is what are transitions and why are they important? It says video, I'm sorry. Okay, what are video transitions and why are they important? Okay, what do you guys think? See, I'll stop, Bill.
Like if transition from the music to the voices.
So Bill, like if I ask them something and they don't answer, I'll just stop. I'll just feel uncomfortable with everyone in class, right? I just like this. Like see, just total stop of the class. I'm trying to teach Bill how vital as an instructor it is for the engagement, right? There's so many teachers and C teachers that just come up and just talk and they sound like a stereo manual, and clearly no one is listening to them, and they still teach. I'm like, why are you guys still talking? No one's listening to you. Just like stop and say, hey, how are you? Do you want some water? Are you feeling okay? Right? Just something. Just say something. No one wants to hear that.
Keep you interested.
Yeah, something.
Different that you're looking at.
Maybe I just don't want to take Law 101 again, okay? For my SAE. Or business law, real estate law, I got to take that crap again. It's 10 hours. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that. They are so bad. They try to get me to teach that. I was like, no, I'm not teaching business law. No. Okay, I can't make that fun. That's not fun. So, sorry. Did someone answer that question already? I'm so sorry. What are video transitions and why are they important?
Like when you're switching from one thing to another.
Mm-hmm. Like you're transitioning from one scene to another scene, right? Why are they important?
So it's a smooth transition.
So it's smooth, and it also has the appearance of being professional. Quality, y'all saw my B-roll up there, right? Those were all video transitions I put on there. So not only did I cut right, the program has a feature where you put it on the connecting clips, and it puts a blend on there. So it's always smooth the whole way through, okay? Now, here's the answer though. Video transitions are connecting 2 clips together, either in a clean way with post-production software, right? That's Premiere Pro. So we could do it in post-production. But if you guys really, really, really want to be creative and kind of just shine, your transition, you do your transition before post-production, right? So you do a video transition before you get to post-production, okay? The software is essentially going to allow us to do whatever we want, right? Audio, lighting, everything, but it is not as good. The quality is downgraded when we ask for help from the program. Do you understand? So if we shoot it right, we don't need to lean on our editing software, okay? Now, your transition is important again because of the quality, and it relates to when you start and stop your video recording. Now, before I go into what are some examples of video transitions, Bill, let me see your GoPro in a minute here when you can. We're going to talk about some examples of video transition, but first, can you pull up Premiere Pro on your computer too? Is this on? I'm going to turn this off. Now, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so this entire class we're basing off of a GoPro and Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, you guys weren't here last week, so this whole class is based on this this GoPro and the editing software Premiere Pro. The reason for the GoPro, very strong, very durable. It shoots in 4K. That setup is like $5,000. The only difference in these two is this is way less likely to break, and this has a special blur feature for the background. That's it. That's it. So it has a blur feature. So these guys are really good because they're very affordable, and you could, I'm not saying do it, but you could drop it, it's fine. And it has a built-in gimbal. And a gimbal helps you with the shaking. You still want to be super steady, right? Fluid movements, but it has a built-in stabilizer. You can beat them up, and it shoots in 4K. You won't always upload video in 4K, but it has the ability. We always shoot in 4K, all right? So I'm going to just give you guys a quick rundown of this GoPro. Now, everyone knows about GoPro, but not everyone has used them before, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick breakdown so you guys know. And we have this equipment here, so if you guys have your own, come talk to us like, hey, how did you do this or how did you do that? We have this equipment here, right? Or Bill does. I don't, but Bill does. You know what I'm saying? So we're always going to be able to help you, right? As long as you don't come in like a wild Indian in the office, shooting arrows into our hearts, All right, I'm going to take this media mod off. I got it. All right. Now, last week I talked to you guys about creating the scene, creating the message. The message is fun. The scene is hard, okay? So we're going to talk about the audio and the video quality, okay, and lighting. But here's your GoPro 9. It comes like this, all right? The power button is here. Plus it has an action button. If you push this, it automatically starts recording. You push it again, and it automatically stops. Boom, boom, done. Okay, we've added on each of our GoPros something called a media mod. That's what this is. This media mod allows us to attach this dead cat right here. See this? Media mod. See that right there? That's the dead cat for eliminating wind and noise. Now you can't just be in 30-mile-an-hour winds. It just helps eliminate it. So this is called a media mod, and this is what you want to improve your audio. I'm using a lav mic, which is one of the best things. Now in this media mod, you can actually plug in a lav mic. You can plug in a mic on this, okay? But it has a mic, and that's why we're using it. The way this works is it's like a little shell. Slides right in. Boom. Audio is good. Okay? Now, one other thing. Lighting is also important. We talked about that. I said audio is important last week. It demonstrates your professionalism. Watch out for wind. Watch out for being outside, cars, things like that. I also talked about lighting. You got to be careful for shadows. You got to be careful for things like that. You got to set up your scene. So we always want to have good lighting. The lighting we're using, this little tiny mod. It's a light mod for a GoPro. This just slides right on there, right? Look. There, okay, it's on. See? So remember what's important, right? Your lighting, your audio. If you guys do that prior to post-production, your videos will be so much better. You can do this in Adobe Premiere Pro, but again, it's going to downgrade your quality, okay? So this is the basic breakdown of the GoPro. Okay,
Is that light mod done with the media mod together?
Heck no, yes. So it's like $70 for the mod, the media mod, and like $50 for the light mod.
Just like at Best Buy.
I get mine on Amazon, but if you go to GoPro Direct, they have a special bundle deal right now. They've blacklisted me from the website because I've ordered 6 and I've used different email addresses to mask my identity, but now they know my credit card. But now they know because the deal is so much better if you go straight through GoPro. So go on GoPro now.
Is that GoPro 9?
Yeah, the reason it's a 9 is, well, it's the most recent one, but it has that front picture so you can see yourself. So if you're walking a property, now remember if you're doing listing videos, people are watching the listing videos for the listing, not to see your Gucci belt and shirt, right? Seriously, like there's a lot of people that get stuck in watching themselves. So it's important though, like you could still see yourself like, hey guys, I'm at this property, I'm gonna give you the tour now, like and subscribe my channel, right? That's all you wanna do. But it's helpful because you see how that picture's on front? That's why we like it. Now, check this out. What you see here is probably really intimidating. And you should be intimidated. This software is what like professionals are using. It allows us to do so much. This is Adobe Premiere Pro. I believe it costs $20 a month in subscription. So it's not, I mean, but when you're a realtor, my gosh, it adds up, right? Why do we pay so much money, man? We were just talking about that. I'm gonna have to ask you to pay more. Or we have the editing software in the office. Like I said, team up with us to do educational videos. And again, to make clear, we have our educator hats on right now. We are not your referral partners. We are not loan officers. We are instructors right now, okay? So understand that. This is Premiere Pro. This is where we put clips in. This is called the timeline. When we push play, our timeline starts to play the video here. This is where we drop clips. So we drop all of our stuff here. We clean it up in here and organize it here. Push play. Up here, it allows us to do fancy stuff with the clips, okay? Now, I gotta get through this quickly because we still have to do an actual video, or we're gonna try. Bill, what I need you to do is get everyone's phone number as I'm talking, and I need you to text them your YouTube channel and my YouTube channel, okay? He's gonna text your YouTube channels because the videos that we're gonna do in this class will be on his channel. And you guys get to see yourself. Isn't that cool? And don't forget to subscribe. Seriously, please? No, I'm kidding. You don't have to. But you better, but you don't have to. Okay, now I'm going to go through 1 through 7 quickly. Now we're on number 2. What are some examples of video transition? Now A is the dissolve effect in Premiere Pro. Okay, when you use a dissolve effect, now there's probably 200 transitions, videos transitions to Premiere Pro. I stick with dissolve or cross dissolve or some type of dissolve on almost 99% of my transitions because I love it. It's clean. It dissolves the videos, the two clips, brings them together. Like it just dissolves them together and the transition is so smooth. Now some people want to do animations, the book flipping, fading to white, fading to black, whatever. You could do 200. I choose to do dissolve because I think it is the cleanest way to do the transition, okay? Now here's another example of video transition. Ending a sentence or subject and having the next clip change or continue that sentence or subject. This can be done through actions, right? So we do a clip and you say, like, I ask you, like, what do you think about the lighting on this clip? And you can say, well, I don't like the lighting on this clip. And then we, boom, right to you. And the reason why we don't like the lighting on this clip is because, boom, and then we cut to him, and then he finishes the sentence, right? Or opening and closing a door. I love that. I did a video, and I was following this person around, right? I'm following this person around, and they go to the door, and they say, and we're closing the door on the competition. They close the door, I cut. My next scene, what is it? Opening the door to new opportunity. Closing the door to competition, opening the door to new opportunity. That is a video transition, right? I went extra creative. I did not use my editing software on that. You see what I'm saying? So you guys can get creative. What we're doing as far as educational videos, you do not have to do that. The only thing you have to do for educational videos is learn basic editing and figure out what content to talk about, right? And those are the main things. So here's another, so I did the opening the door. Now audio. What are audio transitions and why are they important? Okay, now when you end or start a new sentence or subject with a verbal transition. Okay, so that's an audio transition. That's an example of one, a verbal thing, right? This can be a creative way to transition into a new subject or clip. So depending on what we want to do, we can end the subject or we can start a new one, right? And it's just pushing the button on a camera. You guys are gonna see how easy this is. It's ridiculous. Okay, post-production audio transitions are possible, but doing it right up front goes a long way. So you could do audio transitions in Premiere Pro, but it's really not that good. The main time you're gonna wanna do audio transitions on Premiere Pro is when you're fading out. Right when you're about to end the clip, you wanna put a fade out on your music so it goes out smooth, fades out, not just like boom, done. Cut, right? We don't want just hard cuts. We want dissolve out, okay? Subject, okay, so post-production is possible. Now, what are some examples of audio transition? Okay, again, dissolve effects, audio transitions in Premiere Pro. Also ending and starting a sentence, okay? Closing the door on competition, opening the door. It's corny, right? I'm a father, so I got this all day. I got those dad jokes all day. But it goes a long way in your video. It goes a long way in your video. So when you collaborate with someone, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying team up with us, or the loan officer's here to do loans necessarily. What I'm saying is team up because two heads are better than one. Two people, when they collaborate, usually you can make a better piece, a better video. And that's really, and the camera's wrong, but that's really the emphasis here. Now, 5. How do you transfer video data from a GoPro to your editing software? Now, I'll make something very clear. When we shoot, and we're going to do this right now, okay, it is very important not to save your video clips and audio clips on your computer. It will destroy your computer. Do not save your clips or your video on your computer. What you do, see this? Everything is on an external hard drive. Every single thing that we're doing is on our external hard drive, okay? Now, here's exactly how we do it. We're removing where's your GoPro? Okay, so there's a small SD card in the GoPro. Okay, we're using an adapter, we're plugging it into a computer, and then we're renaming the clips and taking them off of the card, putting them onto our external hard drive. Rule number 1 with editing. Do not start your edit in Premiere Pro. Do not start it until you have organized and saved your clips. This is why. Once your clips are saved in your external hard drive, right, whatever folder you make, you cannot move them. If you do, your editing software will get messed up. Because when we're putting clips in here, it's pulling from those file destinations. So if you change your file destination, your edit is going to melt down. It's not going to be able to find the clips. Do you understand? Do you understand? No. So once you've picked once you've saved, so rule number 1, I said save and organize your clips before you start your edit. Okay? The reason is if you rename your clips or you save them in a different location in the middle of your edit, it will disappear. The program will not be able to find that clip. It must stay in the original location. So don't change. So once it's saved, don't touch it. Right? So save all your clips. So like we'll make a folder in our hard drive, put class 1. So before we start edit, we're saving all our clips like intro, exit, class 1, B-roll, whatever, and then it's done, and we don't touch it after that, and we just put them in Premiere Pro. Okay? So just y'all with me? Save everything on your external hard drive before you start your edit, and then don't move it once it's saved, okay? Now, 6. How do you clean audio and video clips? Here's the trick to editing. I'm going to give you the magic recipe. Okay, it's cleaning clips. All these editors are doing, and by the way, there's very talented editors. Okay, so I'm downplaying this, but all these editors are doing is cleaning the clips, and what that means is they just cut out the crappy part of the clip, right? And they just make it to where as soon as you hit play, boom, we're talking, and as soon as the clip is ending, it's just right when we're done. We're not sitting there like, oh, am I ready to go, or do I talk now? Like all of that's cut out. They clean the clips. You clean the clips, right? And we're going to show you how to do that, okay? Now, how do you clean audio and video clips? By selecting the perfect point to begin and end on the clip, delete the excess, and only use the best of the clip. Here's a tip. You got all their numbers? Okay, here's a tip. We usually do, depending on who we're filming with and the time we have, but we usually do three takes, right? Because our videos are like 1 to 2 minutes long, so I'll be like, I'll do my whole thing, boom, 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 and I'll cut. And I'll be like, okay, that was good, and and then I'll go another time, and then I'll go another time. So I have 3 video clips to choose from, right? So if I do 3 clips of my intro, 3 clips of my ending, 3 clips of my beginning. That way, as an editor, I can pick which one I want to use, and I'm not just stuck using one, right? So, once you get better, that's how I've been training all of the instructors as well. Now, is your GoPro ready to go? Can I start filming with it? All right. Well, let's do it in the class. So I'm gonna take some clips right now. I need that mod too. Oh, you took it out. Okay, if you can, he's gonna start texting you guys our YouTube channels for your references for all the educational videos I have on there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna decide how we want to shoot this 1-minute video, okay? So we can do the opening, closing the door thing, right? But we can also do the sentence thing. Like we could just hop around, you say something, you don't finish your sentence, you finish it, then you finish what she was gonna say, then you finish, and then you close us.
Improv.
Boom, 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 close us, right? And the subject will be on lighting and audio. So that not only are we gonna show you how to edit, we're gonna show you the difference of using a light and not using a light, and using good quality audio and not using good quality audio. And then we're gonna, what Bill is trying to do, then we're gonna take those clips, we're gonna rename them, and we're gonna do the best we can as far as making us all look great and wonderful, okay? So what I'm thinking is now, remember last week, the first thing we do is what? We create what? The scene. Second thing, the message. We've already created the message. Essentially, we want to finish each other's sentences. If you guys are good with that, the subjects will be audio, the subjects will be lighting. Okay? So where do we want to create the scene? Do we want to walk around like, boom, and then I'm walking around to you, and then it's an action, I'm walking around to you? Or do we want to just set up the camera, which is a lot easier, pick out somewhere in this room, and then y'all just take turns coming up here? Do you want to do that?
Yes.
So easy. I made them a walk and talk without a script. I was really hard on them. But now like they get it, like method to your madness. Now that's why you're making us feel so uncomfortable and da-da-da. Yes, because really in real estate, a lot of this stuff is stationary, So can you set he's gonna set it up on the tripod, okay? Then we're gonna figure out where to shoot it. And I'm thinking, we'll turn it on and we'll come up here, we'll look through the GoPro and figure out if that's where we want to do our scene. You're gonna start. The first subject is gonna be lighting. So lighting, you're gonna finish and start the new subject, which is gonna be audio. You're gonna play off his sentence and then you're gonna end it. So what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I want you to say, hey, your name, I'm with Kelly Williams, and I wanna show you, hey, your name, I'm with Kelly Williams. Do you guys want to know how important lighting is? That's all you have to write down if you need to. And you're going to say, you ready? Write it down. Because I'm not going to remember. Where was I? Dang it. Okay, so what are you going to say?
Hey, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Do you guys want to know how important lighting is?
Okay, then you're going to come on and say, yes, I want to know how important lighting is because I just took a class and found out it's really important.
Oh, yours is longer.
And tell everyone your name.
Greg.
You're going to say, thanks, Greg.
Okay.
Okay, add that and tell him your name.
Thanks, Greg. I'm
No.
Linda. Oh. Then at the end, tell him
So you're going to
mine,
say,
or what?
thanks, Linda. No. Say what you're going to say again?
Okay, what do you want me to say? Thanks, Greg?
Yeah, thanks, Greg. And then you're going to go, audio is really, we don't have to
Yes.
put the thanks, Greg, because you're putting,
Yes, I want to know about
yeah,
how
don't put
important
thanks,
lighting
Greg.
is.
Yeah, that's what you're going to say. So don't even put thanks, Greg. He's going to be the one that gets to plug his info in. You're just the guinea pig here, okay?
Yes,
You're the
I
transition.
want to know how important lighting is. I've heard about it lately.
Yeah, I've learned about it in my recent
Okay.
class, okay? Then you're going to go, what do you got so far?
Lighting is important because it captures.
Okay, thanks, Linda.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Linda. You're right on cue. Audio is important. And what did you say again? Do you guys want to know?
Do you guys want?
And then you put. Do you guys want to know if audio is important?
You want to know why lighting's important? I might want to know why lighting's important.
We only have so much time. You know what I mean? We got to keep this simple. And we're going to practice. Okay. Now I have to do this in a sequence real quick. Okay. You ready, James?
Yeah.
We're going to start. We're going to practice real quick. And you're not going to go yet. Ready? Go.
Hi, my name is Greg. I'm from Keller Williams. Do you guys want to know how important lighting is?
Yes, Greg. Lighting's very important. I've learned about it recently in a class.
Thanks, Linda. Do you want to know why audio is important?
Okay. And then you're going to put, you ready for what you're going to say? Ready? Audio is important because it demonstrates the professionalism in your message. And then you put, and then at the end you're going to say this. Ready? Don't you think?
Okay.
Ready? I think so. That's how you start. Yep, I think so. And you guys, I'm really happy to be learning about video promotion. Stay tuned. Okay? Couple sentences, right? Now, Bill, where do we want to take the scene? So we got the message. Everyone got the message. See how easy this is? You guys got the message? Where are we going to shoot it? So you guys are going to be coming up here.
Do y'all want to come up here and say your part individually? How you want to do it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be sharp. All right, so what is our background going to be?
So,
What do you guys think our background should be? This city? Does that look good or no?
Well, it's going to change though.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. What about the window? Is that bad lighting? Is that bad lighting though?
so if you can always get your window into the background, the software will blur out the window or what's in it.
Right about that
In the
one
frame.
says
Can you
lights
lock
are
that
coming
in? Can you lock that in?
I can.
The one like maybe with the houses in it or something? Or
Let me see real quick. You guys come up here and come look at. So we're going to try to go with this because it has a bold law. Now I want you to come up here. Okay. Take a look at the scene. So we're going to have someone right in front of that window. The window is going to provide light. Okay. So just take a look. See Bill there? Is that too far? Looks too far?
It's far away. Yeah.
Okay. See how far? Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. This is what you guys need to be doing. And when you guys go to like a listing or you're doing videos, people are going to lean on you to tell them what to do, right? So you got to get people up. You got to engage.
into it. There you go.
That's too close.
Oh,
All right. So we're going to move. So we're going to move the tripod. Okay. You guys look at this shot. Okay. Do you guys like that? I think that's maybe too close. See, I mean, seriously, get up there and look at that shot. Is it in 4K cinematic mode? Look on the middle.
It is.
Okay. I was asking.
Right there.
Okay, so we need to, I can see on the screen here,
Go up a little. Yep. Yep.
just like that. See, I didn't have to go around to the other side.
Screen went out.
I didn't have to go around to the other side because I can adjust it from.
What about the lighting, y'all?
It's kind of dark.
Okay, so at first we're not going to do the lighting. We're going to have the lighting off. Because remember, the first part is on the lighting, remember?
So you're going to change the lighting after my...
Yep. Because then we're going to have an example of different lighting before post-production. You guys ready?
All right, see?
Yeah.
All right, everyone sit down, except for you, sir. You're up next, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this without the lav mic. Okay, we're going to only put the lav mic on towards the end, so get up there. I want the next person in line, you come up.
A little bit more so we can block out the light
Come on.
from the
Now,
glare of the window.
show her what you're doing, Bill.
So if you come where I'm standing right here, you can see the light reflecting from the window, right?
right,
So I
exactly.
put him right in direct path. So
So you wouldn't see it.
you know,
Right.
move a little bit to your left, Greg.
I like that more right there a bit. See the bold law too?
Mm-hmm.
So it's trying to get the angle on
So
that.
when you turn the light off, will it change?
Turn that light off. Because we don't want the light on yet.
Just curious to see what the difference in the...
All you have to do is
See, I don't see it.
just do your line.
Difference.
So what we're going to do, Linda, is we're just going to, okay, so watch this, okay. Sir, are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know what to do? Okay.
No.
Okay, neither, I know. All right, smile, smile. Come on, man, your teeth, man. Show your teeth, bro. Show your teeth, bro. Come on. You're good. Go.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Good. You want to do it one more, or are you happy with that?
I don't know, did I move before you turned it off, or is that gonna matter? Or
Just
you can-
own it. Just own it this time, okay? You ready? See how I'm talking to them, y'all? I'm taking notes. Okay, you ready? Y'all are gonna see what it's like behind. Okay, 3, smile. Smile, I'm creating the scene.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Done? Okay,
Who's up next?
good job, brother. It's that easy. Okay?
Yeah, but the hard part is, then I think about who's gonna see it. So it's nerve-wracking.
Dude, you gotta get over it.
For you guys.
You gotta get over it. I got so many double chins in my videos, man. I just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care anymore.
Just put the camera back a little farther.
All right, come up here. See the scene. Okay?
That's not right.
Now, before you hit play, you want them smiling. Okay, you want your subject smiling before you hit play, okay? Do you know what to say?
I would say, yes, I want to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
Ready? Smile.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
All right, let's do it again, because she started right there, and plus we forgot to turn on the light. Blind her now.
That's why it wasn't bright.
Is that the max?
Yes.
Oh, that's way better. Okay.
That
Yes.
made a difference. I didn't
Oh,
notice
yeah.
it before.
I know. Makes a difference, okay? You got to just power through your blindness, trust me.
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
Cut. Next person. Good job.
I kind of
See?
just closed my eyes because it was bright.
You got to get through the nervousness. Like, all right, Chandra, right?
Carolyn.
Carolyn, come up. Take a look at what he's doing. He's raising the tripod now. Look, he's already smiling. He gets it. He gets it. Do you know what? Wait. Do you know what to say?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Linda. Do you know what?
Do it again.
That'll be me.
Oh, it happens. Every...
Thank you, Linda. Do you want to know why audio is important?
Dang, that was good, right?
Nailed it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, next. And then come up and see the camera, see the scene.
Whoa, that is bright. Okay. Mark it.
To the left.
I'm trying not to
Watch
look
out
at
for this
it
cord,
until
okay?
it's time for me to look at it.
And then watch out for this cord, okay?
Yes.
Wait. What was the question, last question? The audio? So we need to hook her up with a lav mic now, right? Okay, hold on one second. A lav mic. I'm going to turn this off. So we're going to start the editing now, y'all. And we're going to take you through that process. I hope the video turns out good. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We haven't done it yet. Now I'm going to need you guys to take notes on exactly our next steps. Also, remember, where can you go and find the training manual how to edit with a GoPro and Premiere Pro? Where can you find that? That's right. Whose YouTube? My YouTube, okay? So remember, you can always resort back there. Now, what he's doing now is he is taking out the SD card. Hold up that tiny SD card. This is what the video is stored on. So I do a lot of fishing videos and stuff. You want to take that out when there's wind and rain? My gosh, that thing sucks. It's so yes, it's so small. So he's putting the card now. Okay, he's putting the card now into his computer. Can we get the screen up? Okay. So he's putting it into the computer. Why is he putting it into the computer now? What's his next step? Do you remember? He's going to organize and save the clips. Because before we edit, we organize and save, correct? So we're going to do that now.
But I thought we weren't supposed to do it on our computer.
We're not, but we have to use our computer to transfer the data onto the external hard drive. Right? So we plug it into our computer. Watch. What happened to the TV? So when the TV's up, you guys will see.
I think they turned off.
Yeah, me too.
I know. It's so hard. And try to do that at night. So I'm on the beach, like like, yeah, everyone, or no, I'm walking like, yeah, we're doing fishing, and I can't see nothing. So I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I've tripped on stuff before, like hit logs, like, oh my gosh, because I can't see, I'm just going with it, you know? So I'll go out of character sometimes, and y'all better appreciate me, because right now, it is take me 10 minutes to get unblinded, because this light right now is freaking awful, right? So that's what I'm doing in my vlogs, and that's another style of videos you guys can do, and that's a really hyper drive way to create a relationship with people. Because what Bill was touching on, is my camera recording? Do you know? What Bill was touching on was the fact, and one of the things I like about video is it does develop relationship. It does, right? So on my fishing channel, I've become an influencer in that specific fishing type, right? Which is shark fishing, land-based shark fishing. So now when I go shark fishing, I'll see 2, 3, 4, 5 people that know me, right? And what's interesting is, and this is okay, it's just part of it, they feel like they know me. So it can be awkward, right? Because you don't know who's you don't know who's run up on you. You know what I'm saying? And you're out in the middle of nowhere on the beach. So I'm like, do I bring out my gun? I mean, you know, but always show love. My point is you got to show love. You got to understand that by doing videos, especially if you do them regularly, especially if you're interviewing businesses, HOAs, communities, you will develop a relationship with people, and they will think that they know you. Right? And that is what we're talking about with influencers. So all of these people that run up to me, they drive up to me, they chase me down the beach because, oh my God, I love your videos. No, it's just they're subscribers, they're fans. And you have to understand that that will come, right? And it is way easier to do real estate videos than what I'm doing. Okay? That's why I was like, when I learned this stuff through the fish videos, I was like, okay. And I'm an instructor anyways, and a teacher, right? And I was like, this is what we're doing. Because real estate stuff is way easier, and there's so few people. What happened to our stuff?
It's over.
Okay. Okay. So what he's doing, okay, is he plugged in that card into his computer. Okay, go back for a second. Just step back. Are these the clips that we just shot?
Yes.
So this is what happened. He gets a whole bunch of clips like this that just came up. Okay, these are the clips he just shot on the GoPro. Okay, he's going to open those, and now we're going to resave them by right-clicking. But first we have to view them. Where's our first one? No way, those are all from today.
Already.
I was going to say, no audio? Was that the second one? So we're going to save this as intro, right? Or whatever, right? So that's right-click. If that was the right one, I think that was the right one.
I think it's the second one. Yeah, this one.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller.
Better.
Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Huh? What's up? Right? I felt like I have a relationship with him. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You cannot care. You cannot care. You guys just keep your goal in front of your face. You just keep your goal here, and you just keep going.
I feel like I wasn't looking where I should be looking.
Good. You should analyze yourself. Look.
2, 1.
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting.
What the heck?
I know a lot about it in a recent
Look how
class.
off the audio is.
You can see all our reflections in the class too.
See? See why we're doing this in here? And he's like, should we raise this? I was like, no, we need something to talk about.
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
Better. Okay, did you notice the lighting was better too? Look at her face is brighter. Hey, I've paused when I have been the most, I don't even know who I'm looking at on myself sometimes. I have paused on so many unattractive spots to do my educational videos. And I'll mention all right guys, this is very unflattering of me. Just get over it. Blooper right there, right?
Yeah.
Blooper, see? Some of my instructors are like, oh, do you have the bloopers? I'm like, I have thousands of bloopers. Don't worry about the bloopers, okay? But it's fun.
Do you ever put any of them in your videos just because they're funny?
Yeah. But I try to just keep it simple, right? So we have Linda, we have Greg. Jim.
Thank you, Linda. Do you want to know why audio is important?
Okay, it's the second one. It was the second one.
I feel like we're
Was that
still
the second
looking
one?
up at you. I thought we'd be more level.
Because we didn't have the audio.
Yeah.
No, wait, was that the second one, Bo? Really?
We should have
So the first one? Because remember the second one.
Sitting.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Give you a chair.
Do you guys see what he's doing though?
Yes.
Audio is important because it demonstrates professionalism in your message, don't you think?
Doesn't that audio sound way better? Dang, that audio
There was more of
sound.
an echo when I started than, yeah.
Because that audio is now here.
Audio is important because it
I don't-
demonstrates
let's skip that.
professionalism in your message, don't you think?
That was the light change though, right?
I think so. And you guys have really have.
The audio just cut?
Video promotion.
All right, second one. Oh no, we kept going on the same one. Here we go. He didn't cut. He just kept playing.
I did that for a reason.
Yep.
We're gonna show you how to
I
edit.
think so. You guys, I'm really happy to be learning about video promotion. So thank you.
Okay, so what Bill's gonna do now is he's gotta save that last one. So he is now, remember what I said, the very first thing is we're organizing and saving the clips to our external hard drive. All we did right now is we just renamed our clips so we know what to cut off of the memory card and paste onto external hard drive. He's gonna show you that process here in a minute.
I forgot your first name, I'm sorry.
Carolyn?
Good.
We'll just shoot the ceiling. It'd be better.
Down like this.
Better angle.
So when you do this on your hard drive, you create a specific folder for each video that you're gonna make?
I do, yes. Yeah, because it's just better, it's easier to access that way, you know? Plus I have, okay, show them what you're doing. So he's selected the clips that he wants to transfer, see that? I don't know how he does this magic. I do it individually, he's doing some magic. So he's cutting, you can copy as well, and now his external's here, see that? That's his external, Elements D drive. So it's plugged into a computer, he has this whole file system here now. Look at all these dropouts, compliance, how to, Justin, what you see? Premiere Pro, see how it has the folders on his external?
Right.
Cut and paste.
So that's gonna make a difference too, which port you put.
Watch. See how to video market part 2, he's pasting this folder. Boom. What can we do now?
Make a video.
Right? We can now start our video. All right, let's start with clean clips. Okay, so we're gonna show you the next part here real quick. Now, and I'll explain what you're doing, so just drag the clips in there. So this is Premiere Pro, he has it open. He's now gonna drag those clips that we just made into Premiere Pro, which is is that our next question? No, we already did that one. So those are the clips. He's importing, I just drag them and put them here. This is where our media organizer is. This is our project. These are our clips, see? See you guys' clips here? So you just put those here. Now it's in our program. See that? Now, if I move or rename these clips, they disappear. Remember I said that earlier? Because these are named, this is James, Caroline, and they're from a specific file destination. If I change the destination or name, this program will not be able to find them. Understand? That is why you keep them the same.
What was there was a PR file that was next to all that.
That is the actual Premiere Pro file.
So it creates a file. So
Yes.
It knows where to.
That's right. So if I want to reopen this, I go back to my folder and I open the Premiere Pro file.
Okay.
Then you can drag those back in there again, so something
If you want, yeah. Or you could finish your edit, because you may not be able to do your edit. Okay, so what happened to our picture? Where's our screen at on top? Oh, you just drug it up. Okay, so let me show you what he's doing. Drag it down a little. All right, so we're gonna now start the process. Go up a little. I'm so sorry. He's just changing the layout here.
This is, use a mouse, guys. This is so much easier.
Hit back to your project. Go back to your project here. Right here. On your media tab browser. Look at where I'm pointing. Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, please.
This here. See, if you ever get So, okay, to reiterate one more time, y'all. And this is going to bring us right into the remaining part of our class. So as you go through here, fill out these notes and we'll come back to it. So he's going to clean the clips now. Okay? What that means is he's only going to take the absolute best part of the clip, starting with Greg. So see how he's grabbing that clip, he's putting it on our timeline now. Okay? We have a clip on our timeline. Let me explain what you're looking at, okay? I don't know why that's already cut. That's interesting. Interesting. So
Guys, quick cheat here. If you make a mistake, one time, Control Z. That will take out the last edit you did.
I think it's
Control Z.
Okay.
I think it's because you drug all the clips together. No, that was good. Okay, so now real quick, I want to show you guys something. Okay, stop for a sec, Bill. Okay, video, what you're looking at, he drug that clip onto the program. The program then separates video from audio. Video's on top, audio's on the bottom. Now, there are 3 levels of video. Video 1, video 2, video 3. Whatever's on the top takes over the show. So it takes precedence. So if I put a video on top of that video, whatever's on top is going to be playing. Understand? Did you get it? So whatever's on top is going to take the precedence. So if I put a video on top of this video, this won't play. It's whatever's on top. So the videos go up. Now audio is down. See, audio 1, 2, and 3. Now I can add more audio and video rows by just taking a clip and then just putting it on the bottom, like past A3 or mix. So hold one down and then put it down here, and just make an audio 4. Scroll down more. This is the audio. Go more. There. Audio 4 now. I made another audio. Why is different rows of audio important? Voiceovers, and you talk louder than she talks louder than he, you see? So this is how we balance audio. So if she's talking a lot louder, I can put her audio on row 4, and I can turn the volume down on that row. This is how we balance audio, okay? So let's clean the clips. Now, the way we clean the clips is you guys are able to zoom in on your timeline by pushing plus. So first, see how there's a blue square around this? That means he has this selected. He doesn't have the picture. He doesn't have this selected. Down here is selected. So he's going to zoom in by pushing plus. See how it gives us more detail here? Now, usually when we cut, we know when the clip starts because the audio picks up here. See? Flat, nothing going on. Then he starts talking here. So probably, we're going to play the clip. We make a cut there. But let's see. Play the clip from the beginning. See all that dead space? Now, the way to cut is, remember I have a video on how to do this. Okay. He's going to select the razor tool. He's going to cut, see that blue line right here? See that blue line? That's a blue vertical line. That is where we're at in the video. So wherever this blue vertical line is where we're at. So if we move it over here, move the blue arrow to the right. You're on the razor tool. Oh, okay, gotcha. So drag it left or right. See how the video changes by moving this? That way we know where to cut. So I always try to cut on the blue line because we target. So, okay, do you guys see? He made a cut right before the audio starts. See that? So he selected the razor, he cut there, then he's going to select the select tool now. Okay? He's going to select the first part of the clip and delete it, because that's the wasted space. Then guess what? He's going to take this clip and he's going to slide it all the way to the beginning. Now push play.
Hi, this is Greg.
See? Right in it. Boom. He's talking immediately. He needs to go over, pause, left, push it to left. Now, when you see how he's already got a lot of clips laid down? When he has this selected, that tool, it selects all of the clips at once. So yeah, go to the other selection tool that you had before. Yeah, and then drag it all the way. No, not that one, the other one. Yep. Start from the beginning, because it's not all the way to the left. Yep, all the way. No, look, there's a space. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now, we're not done cleaning. We just cleaned the first part of the clip. Now we got to clean the last part. Let's see what we got to clean. Probably where you stop talking, but I don't know. And how do I know when you stop talking? The audio tells me where to cut. You guys just need to learn this. It's so easy. You just need to learn.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back it up just towards the end of where he's talking on the audio clip. You can see where it stopped right there, right? Right in here. So bring your blue bar back.
And show them the step forward. Now, if you hit this, you can go one frame forward and it gets you real close to where you need to cut. Right? See how it's just a little bit? Yeah, let's play the whole thing.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Right? Cut. Now let's go back to the right.
What's the time increment on that little skip forward?
Right. One frame at a time. I don't know what time. Milliseconds. Cut there. So he's back on the razor tool. He cuts there. He goes back to the select tool. He selects the unwanted portion, delete. We have our first clean clip. Moving on to Linda. Moving Linda closer. We don't have to because we're still cleaning, but it's okay. Push play on her clip.
Yes.
See? I knew when you were going to start talking because it starts here. See that? See what he's doing? And now he's going to switch to razor tool. Cut on the horizontal line. Switch back to the selection tool. Select the unwanted clip. Delete. People get paid thousands of dollars for this. You believe that? Whatever. It's not science, okay?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
Cut. He's a little bit past where the audio is going, so he's going to slide to the left a little to get a clean cut. Switch back to the razor tool. Cut it on the horizontal line. Switch back to the select tool. And he's going to remove the unwanted portion. Delete. Moving on to the next clip. We're cleaning the clips. You see?
It was after Linda James.
Why do you think we're all excited?
When we bring the clips together, that looks like a little filter right there where they meet. That's when you know they're right in sync. Okay? If you ever had to actually move this one over, it would overwrite Linda's file. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they meet right there.
Yep. It's like a magnet. It brings that little last two together for you and puts those two little, yeah, those two little arrows. Yep, good point. We gotta hurry. Boom. See? His audio starts there. He's gonna select right tad millimeter before the audio starts. Cut with the razor tool. Switch back to the select arrow. Select the unwanted track. Delete. Moving on to track 4.
You want just like 2 frames prior to the sound?
That's right. I usually go two steps before. That's exactly right. Because I don't want it to just come out the gates like blaring. I want like that millisecond of pause and then go. What you don't want is several moments of, you know.
So you get a smooth transition.
Okay. We're going to go select tool, delete that. Okay. Now we are going to want to save our work. So we're going to hit save right now. File, save. Right? Let's move on to the next clip.
So you're saving after each clip?
No, I try to just save after all the time because this is a massive program and it will crash sometimes. And it has crashed on me sometimes, and there's nothing worse than when you spend like 10 minutes and you pour your heart and soul into something and then you have to start over, especially if it's like really crazy creative editing.
Audio is important.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so he's getting right where she's starting. He's cutting with the razor tool. You see how easy this is? See how easy this is? I wish we had time to do B-roll, y'all. I love my B-roll. B-roll is so professional, and it puts a whole nother captivation to the video. And it is so easy to do. You just put a slow motion on there. You cut it to the music.
Professionalism in your message, don't you think?
I do. We're going to go back because it's a little bit past the audio. See what he's doing? We're actually making a video in this class.
That's kind of what they.
Oh, while we're making the video, does anyone who needs CE credit? Do you?
Get it.
Is Linda's the only one? Hold on. Okay, just making sure. I thought we had, no, there's 5 people.
I think you had Nick Short, you had someone else last time.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna use our last clip, okay, which is Melissa. All right, see how the audio doesn't start till right there? Now, remember, he's zoomed in. It wasn't that zoomed in at first, remember? We're zooming in to get surgical, right?
Great.
Okay, he's cutting there. Oh, this is crazy. And we're gonna upload this video. So, oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta send you guys, can you start texting me? Or Bill, do they have your number?
I've been working on this.
Okay. Bill's gonna take care of you guys, don't worry.
Oh, so stay tuned.
Okay, but did you see on this one? Remember, we didn't even stop your clip. We kept rolling. So he's going to just select where your second time is, and he's going to cut out all the first part of it. So there was no need to go on and off with the camera. We just kept rolling. Because who's the editors? We are. So we can do whatever we want. I can embarrass people. I can make them look like heroes in the same shoot. We don't ever want to do that, but I'm saying you're capable because you're in control of the story.
Be learning about video promotion.
You can't really work with me.
See, wait. Not yet.
Okay, tell me when.
Now.
I think so.
See? So she starts right here. So all of that is dead, right? It's wasted.
That mouse is touching.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Do you want me to switch with you?
If you want to do phone numbers.
You guys, I'm
Okay.
really happy to learn
You do the
about
phone
video.
numbers.
Guys.
So where do we have to cut on hers? Right. Is it right here? Right here, right?
Right on that.
Okay. So I'm going to cut this out of there. Now we have all of our clips almost clean. I have to clean the end of it still. I'm zooming out. See how I just zoomed out so I could just select it and drag it. I'm going to zoom back in and go over on this bar here. Okay, so I'm going to see where to end this. Play.
Don't you think? I think so. And you guys, I'm really happy to be learning about video promotion. So thank you.
Okay, I'm going to step back. See how slow that's going back right there? I'm going to cut. We have cleaned, I'm going to hit the razor tool, cut on the vertical blue line. I've made another clip, do the selection tool, deleting the junk, saving. Now we have all of our clips organized in our timeline and clean. Okay? No transitions, only production transitions. So let's see if we can notice anything. Okay?
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams.
Wait.
Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me make this bigger. I'm going to start over. Just pushing this arrow, it takes you to the beginning. Let's see how it is without the transitions.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
But do you want to know why audio is important?
Audio is important because it demonstrates professionalism in your message. Don't you think? I think so. And you guys, I'm really happy to be learning about video promotion. So thank you.
Okay, see, we're starting to create something now. You see that? But it's choppy still, right? It's boom, boom, boom. But do you see how you're playing with each other's sentences like that, right? Pretty amazing. Okay, and we're doing this in a CE class. But let's do the next part. Okay, what is the next part? Okay, we're going to do our video transitions now. Okay, the way we do our transitions in Premiere Pro is we go to our, see this? This says Effects right here. Effects tab. Okay, I'm going to start at the beginning of my timeline real quick. Now, on our Effects tab, you see where it says Video Transitions right here? I'm going to drop that down. Do you remember what I said I use? Dissolve. So I'm going to drop down, dissolve. Now, it gives me these various dissolve effects. I'm only using cross dissolve, film dissolve, and sometimes addictive dissolve. Like I said, I keep it simple and clean. And those are very clean. And let me show you how hard this is. So I want to use this film dissolve right here, okay? This one right here, okay? I'm going to hold it down, drag it over to my timeline, and I'm going to place it not to the right, not to the left, over both clips. See? Do you see that? Let go. Now I have an effect transition right there. You see that? So I'm going to scroll down my timeline. And any place where there's two joining clips, I'm going to put the film dissolve. I'm going to hold it down, drag it to the connecting points, let go. Dragging to the connecting points, let go. Moving over on my timeline. There's one more right here. Film dissolve, Connecting points, boom. Now remember I said at the end we want to do fade outs. So on the end of the clip, I'm going to do another film dissolve on the end, like that. In the last clip, see that? What do we do next? I ain't pushing it till someone says it. All right. Okay, you guys got it. Now let's see what it looks like with our video transitions, okay? Going back to the end, let's hit play.
Hi, this is Greg with Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
See that? See the blends now? See that?
To demonstrate professionalism in your message, don't you think? I think so.
See that?
You guys, I'm really happy to be learning about video promotion. So stay tuned.
So stay tuned. So on that one, maybe we should have cut it a little bit further out. But do you see how now we have transitions? See, scoop is not just hard, bam, bam, bam. It's a smooth transition, right? Now,
Are you able to go back and fix that part at the end if you decided to?
sure, but yeah, easily. Easily I can go back to fix that. But for the sake of this class, I'm not, right? But yes, you guys can go back, and what you would do is step maybe 1 ahead or step 2 ahead, right? Because you don't want them, like it cut off right when it left her mouth. So you want it to leave her mouth and then just breathe a little and then cut, right? So
Delete it and start over again on her section, or can you just extend it?
I could just easily add the clip where in place of that clip and just re-clean it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm not. But okay, so those are the transition. Let's now add a name tag, okay? I'm only gonna do one for my man Greg. I'm sorry, don't hate. Now this is how we do the name tag, okay? Now I wanna put a name tag where Greg comes in. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. You go to your graphics now. Graphics. Okay, and I'm going to browse, and then I'm gonna slide down to see where there's a name tag I can use.
Did y'all get the text?
I did.
There. This is what I'm gonna use. This gaming lower thirds, okay? So, anyone guess how you add that?
Drag it in.
My gosh, you're brilliant. Yes, you drag it in. But it's an animation. So we're going to drag this and we're going to put it above the video. Okay, hold on.
So that would go on video 2.
That's right. But you see how it's going on to her segment also? But you see, so I dragged it and I slid it over here, okay? To the beginning. Okay, the problem is it's also on Linda's clip. You see that? So I'm gonna cut it down.
So you have to cut it, you can't grab that corner and drag it?
You can drag
Oh, yeah, let me do that. That's even better. With this one?
it. Select.
Huh?
Select.
This?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, see that arrow right there? I can hold that down and just drag that to here. I'm a deleter. I'm not. My wife hates me for that. She has this program. She's like, stop deleting. Thank you, Bill. That is the proper way to do that. Okay. Do you see how it's right in the center? His name tag is. We don't want it there. So we're going to double click this. Ooh, wait. I don't want it there. Okay. I'll rephrase. So I'm double clicking this now. This is the name tag. I'm double clicking it. Now on the right side, it allows me to edit it. So I'm going to put in. Let me get your full name. Greg.
Brendel, B-R-E-N-D-E-L.
B-R-E-N-D-E-L?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to put Realtor. Right, like that, see? Okay, let me step forward so it changes how much time.
Wait till next.
Okay, see it changed Realtor, Greg, and then you see your Realtor. I'm going to make Realtor bigger. Animation speed, angle speed. Yeah, see, just for the sake of time, I'm just going to leave it like this, okay? We're just going to go over a basic name tag. Okay, so I have your content in there, your name, and that you're a Realtor. Okay, again, I'm just going to make sure this is double clicked. Now, over here, do you see where it's in this now? I'm going to go back to my editing window, so I'm clicking my editing, go back there. Now, I love this window. This is one of my favorites. This is my effects window. I'm going to select on effects right here. Now this comes up. This is where I get to place things on the video and like make it lower the opacity. I can't ever say that. And just do really crazy things, right? So first thing, the only thing you guys got to worry about, position and scale. Position and scale. So I'm going to scale this first. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, by just holding it down and going to left or right. So I go left or right, it makes bigger, but I have to hold it down, okay? Or I can manually type something in there, like 120, enter. Okay, it changes it.
Are you grabbing on the right screen?
Left. The left screen right here, you see where my arrow is at? You see it moving? This is how I control things. This is my control screen here.
He can just put his mouse over that 120.
I go up and down.
No, left or right.
Left or right?
Yeah, I hold the
I
button.
didn't see it because it disappeared, so I wasn't sure where you
Gotcha. So now I'm going to change my position because I want this on lower left, right? Like a traditional name tag. So I'm going to start with this first positioning, hold it down, and then I'm going to go left. Is this crazy? And I want symmetrical. So I want as much away from the left as I am from up and down. So I'm good left. I'm going to go down now, holding down the other section. Right. There. Okay, boom, I have my name tag. Now if I want to drop the opacity, I could do that too. Just drop it to 90, enter. See? Now I got the background behind the name tag. You can see the plants and stuff. See that? Saving. Was that hard to do a name tag? Took me about 3 minutes, would you say? All right, let's see.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting. I've learned
Now-
a lot about it in a recent class.
You guys are going to notice that it's skipping and it's not a smooth video. The reason is the more effects, the more graphics that we put into our project, the harder it is on our machines. So a lot of times I can only see my video the whole way through after I have exported it. Do you understand? That's why it's important. Before you do transition and graphics and effects, you have your timeline laid out so that you can watch it without like glitching. You see? Because when I do transition, when I do graphic, and then boom, more memory, it skips a little. You understand? Okay, but we did the name tag. Let's do the audio now. Okay, we're gonna do background music. How much time do I have? Now, here's how you do background music. Okay, you go to audio. Okay.
The layout of the screen is going to change each time depending on what you're working on, so you have the best efficiency to get it right. It's going to look like it's different, but it's still exactly the same, just the modules are a little bit bigger than ours.
Now that I'm in my audio, do you guys see how right here I have my audio adjustments? A1, A2, A3, A4, you see this here? Now I can go up or down. Whoops, I'm going to start that. I'm going to go back to 0. But you all see that? So that's where I balance my audio. Now, I want to add background music, so that's what I'm talking about, not balancing, okay? So I went to the audio, went to browse up here. Look at now I have all these musics. So I'm thinking about ambient beautiful. Let's see what it sounds like.
Audio is important.
Audio is important for demonstrating professionalism in your message, don't you think? I think so. You guys are really
Let's use it.
about video promotion.
Pause. This is what I'm going to do now. Go to the beginning. Now I'm just going to click this and hold it, drag it. I'm going to put it on audio 2. See that? I'm letting go. Okay, now audio 2, I'm going to take it way down so that it doesn't overwhelm what we're saying. So I usually take audio -20 to 24. So I'm selecting audio 2, this thing here. I'm putting -22, enter. I just turn the music down. That easy. Let's play from the beginning.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like
Hear
to
it?
know
The faint
more
music?
about lighting. I've learned a lot about it in a recent class.
Thank you, Linda. Do you want to know why?
A little too faint, right? I'm going to go 19, -19. Enter. Go back. Hit play.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to know
Better.
more about lighting.
Hear it?
I've learned a lot about it.
You do not want it to overwhelm what you're saying.
Why audio is important?
important?
Audio is important because it
Hear that?
demonstrates
It's just faint music.
professionalism in your message, don't you think?
I think so. And you guys, I'm really happy we learned about video promotion. So thanks.
Okay, so I'm going to cut at the end of this audio here, where the clip ends, okay? And I'm going to put an audio fade on that, because remember I said we want to fade out? Okay, so I'm going to go back to my effects. Okay, up here. I'm going to go back to my audio transition here, drop down crossfade, and then I'm going to select exponential fade, drop that on the audio on the bottom. So it fades out, saving. You following me? Okay, going back to the beginning. Now, let's talk about the exporting process. We have our video. We're done with our video. Let's see if it will play. I'm going to see if it will play.
Hi, this is Greg from Keller Williams. Would you like to know why lighting is important?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting.
See, it's glitching, but you'll see the final product.
Thank you. Do you want to know why audio is important?
Audio is important because it demonstrates professionalism in your message, don't you think?
I think so. And you guys, I'm really
I love
happy we
that.
learned
That
about
transition was so good.
So thanks.
Okay, so it faded out like that. All right, now, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the next part is we're going to do the export. The export is very important. Okay, it's turning all of this junk and making a video out of it, right? So the way to do that is this. I'm going to give you guys the format. I don't know if we could do it here, but you go to File. Remember, I have a video on this. Export, Media. Okay, this screen will come up. Here's what's important. Make sure down here where it says source range, you select this and you put entire sequence. Next, ready? Format needs to be H.264. I hate going in high bright like this, Bill. We lose so much quality like that, but we'll do it. It's great. Okay, now the preset, you see it's high bitrate or whatever that is. It's because it's easier to export, but if you scroll down on your preset, I always try to export, depending on my computer, either in YouTube 1080 or YouTube 2160 4K. So if your computers are good, always export. Try to export in 2160, if not 1080. If your computer still is not good enough, just do it match source. Good thing we're in the office and you guys can continue to ask us questions. Right? It's easy, but it's several steps. So I'm going to put, for this one, I'm going to just put match source high. Okay, right there. Now, I'm going to make sure this is saving where? Into my external hard drive. So I'm clicking the name here. See this? Output name, I'm clicking that. And then I'm going to make sure I'm in my external hard drive. Bill, what should I save this? Got it. So I'm going to the external hard drive, and I'm going to save this as final. Okay? That's going to be the name of this file, and then I'm going to hit export. Export. Boom. Okay, so maybe we'll be able to see this before class is over. Maybe we won't. Now, we're going to continue on. Once that is done exporting, it's going to, dang it, 10 minutes. Oh, it's going fast. You should, I'm exporting 28-minute videos with graphics and effects, and oh my gosh. You want to stress out, dude? I go into my actual computer room and I plug my computer into my, never mind. Just keep your videos simple and you won't have to worry about it, okay? Now, after this is done being exported, it's going to save where? I thought that just went up. Why is it going up in time? Dang, who's on the Wi-Fi? This is plugged in directly, right?
No, I couldn't. They don't have the Ethernet port.
Oh my. Okay.
Let me close some other programs.
Okay, now, here's what you guys need to know about Facebook and YouTube, okay? First of all, so we're on 11. Facebook, I want y'all to know this, Facebook hates YouTube. Facebook hates YouTube. Never promote your video on Facebook by just sharing your YouTube link, okay? Facebook will bury your link. The way that you share video on Facebook is you upload the video directly, and you share it on groups, Beg and Barter. Ever hear of them?
Yeah.
Boom. There are so many groups on Facebook. You just have to figure out which group you want to become an influencer over. Because on top of uploading videos into Beg and Barter or whatever, you also should post once a week some type of commentary, some type of engagement post. Because unfortunately, we have to become influencers. When I first got started on my own YouTube channel, I did not want to do that. I was like, I'm doing the video. I don't have to do all this. But my coach was like, no, you have to be, because they're just going to look at it as spam, right? Once they realize that we're people and we're trying to help them, they're going to click on our stuff and love us and ask us questions. So I had to start going into these groups and posting pictures or something that was entertaining. Once a week, 2 days before my video drop. So I already had engagement and then boom, video drop, see? So Facebook, you upload the video directly, okay? 3 minutes, nice. Okay, now YouTube, okay? So Facebook is good, but YouTube is more forever. YouTube is more lasting. So even though we may not be getting subscribers off of Facebook to YouTube, we're still getting influence. And that's still important. Now the way you upload on YouTube is you upload directly on YouTube. Okay, it's the same thing, you just upload directly on YouTube. Here's what's important. What I have learned, what is more important than your actual content, is your title and your thumbnail. It's definitely not fair. It's a bunch of crap. So I can make this amazing video that I put my heart and soul. Actually, I've done this many times. I've actually done that. And I have the wrong title and wrong thumbnail. Video dives. Breaks my heart every time. Breaks my heart. James, I've been putting effort into this, man. You're not feeling me. Yes, sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry about all that. Where was I on that? Okay, so understand the title and thumbnail are more important. As Bill said, we don't have to guess. Pause a sec. We don't have to guess on title and thumbnail. I've already figured out what they're already doing on where? On YouTube. Thank you, people, for doing all that hard work for us. So we come up with the titles. We help you. That's why we have 18. So it's title and it's thumbnail. We have not been doing thumbnails. Okay, we're not there yet, right? We have to. I want my instructors to learn this part first. But I'm telling y'all, title and thumbnail are more important than your actual video. It's crappy. So I'm doing all these immaculate edited videos, and then there's some people, trash videos, right? They're doing it with their cell phone. It's not even focused in frame. Viral. Viral, because they have the right title and thumbnail. But their skills as cinematographers, skills as an editor is so garbage. So that's the thing with YouTube, and that is why on Media Day, and that's class, you guys, we don't have to, that is why, real quick, on Media Day, when I tell you guys, you're gonna, after class today, get with Bill, subscribe to our YouTube channels, mine and his, and also schedule your time, and he'll have the list of times. Give him like 30 minutes after class to breathe, though, right? 30 minutes? 15 minutes, okay? And then sit with him, block out your 45-minute times. When you come to your video promotion day, have your script, pick your topic. I'll tell you now how much it costs to sell your house is hot. Market crash 2021 coming is hot. He has other ones. Weather is good. Weather in Kingwood, right? Moving from California to Houston, right? That's huge. That's a real good one. I don't know why, but it's hitting. Be prepared when you come to your media days, and we're going to do exactly what we did here, and we're going to try to have a fully edited video by the time you leave. Now that depends on how much we got going on, but you're going to take those videos, and we're going to help you guys promote those videos. Okay? Questions?
One thing I want to touch on. Here are the mowers outside. There's software that can remove the mowers inside Premiere Pro.
There's so much we want to teach you guys. We have so much more to teach you guys.
Just scratched the surface, guys. Honestly, we did.
But this is all you need. I proved it. We just did it in class. This is all you need. We don't need to be fancy. We need to be clean. We don't go for perfection. Our goal is great. We settle for good. Never, ever perfect. And that's what he was talking about by that rabbit hole. If you're going to be like worried about your appearance and like, oh, I just don't like this, like, dude, just get over it. People aren't clicking on the video to see if you have like two chins or, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm very insecure about that myself, but get over it is my point and keep moving forward with your videos. But know this, it is easy to do this, and you guys learned that today, I hope, but you must do something with the video. You must become the influencer. You must engage people with your video. You got to sell your skills. Because if you don't, it's just a video. No one knows where it's coming from. You have to own this, y'all. And like I said, the way to do that, you engage on these Facebook groups. You upload once a week. You do interviews. You have people come on your channel, okay? Any questions?
Are you saying to do videos just on random stuff like vlogging, or you're not talking about sticking with a particular niche?
I'm saying it is random, but pertaining to real estate, right? Because we're in real estate. We want whatever is going viral, like real estate related. Or because YouTube has an algorithm, and we want to work the algorithm, quite frankly, right? They have impressions, duration, all these types of different things that I've learned how to read. So it is very, very important that you don't waste your time doing videos that no one wants to watch. There's no point in doing that because people have already shown us what videos to make. There's no point in guessing anymore. Do not guess. Do not go off on your own. Do not go off on your own. We just do what people are doing that is working, and we make it better. There is no more need to guess. People are doing the hard work for us. It's still hard work, but you get my point, right? Next question. Good? Want to see the video? You don't want to see the video?
Sure. Up until the end.
All right.
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting.
Can we start it over? I love the transitions. All right. See his name tag animation?
Yes, I would like to know more about lighting.
See her eyes are everywhere?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
James up there laying down, he's like, I got this. And she's like, I know what to say too. Boom. There you guys go. Now, what I noticed is we couldn't hear the background music, probably because of the lawnmower. So I may have wanted to inch up the background music slightly, but never overwhelm your audio with your background music. You guys, thank you for coming to this class. It's an absolute honor to go through this journey with you guys. Don't forget, we're your friends, we're your educators. We're not just referral partners. We're wearing our educator hat. And what we really want to emphasize is by working and collaborating with us, we only get to improve our own business, but we get to actually help people that need this help. Okay, so help us make educational videos become influencers in our local areas. Anything else, Bill?
Guys, thank you for coming out. Remember, next week on the 29th at 10 a.m., back in this classroom for 6 hours. When I shoot your video, schedule the class with me. Schedule your appointment time. We'll make it happen. We're going to edit, video it, send it home with you. Okay? Timing
I
allowed.
feel sick, I'm not calling it a sick day on that one.
You were talking about the algorithm, so how often should we post videos? How long should they be? And is there a particular day and time that's best to post?
There's answers to all those questions, and what I've learned is there are particular times, but once you get good, once you become an influencer, those things don't matter anymore. So with me, like I found that, like for my fishing channel, I found that Thursdays in the morning was the best for me. Like I would put my video out at 8 a.m. and then market it for an hour and a half on groups. Like post to this group. I'd have 8 groups that I already targeted. So I have my 8 groups, I post boom, 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 and then I'm throughout the next hour, I'm engaging like, oh yeah, answering questions, thank you, da, 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 da. And then throughout the day, I get growth on that. But last night, literally yesterday, I finally felt like I became this amazing content creator on YouTube, and I figured out how to work the algorithm. So I posted at 6 p.m. What day was yesterday? Monday?
Sunday.
Monday. Yeah, so, and I never post on Mondays at 6 p.m. So I was like, you know what? I got this. Plus, I was going to be in class today. So I was like, I can't manage my video all day. I'm going to be in class. But I was like, I got the algorithm. So I posted it. It's my #1 video. It's my #1 video. So it did not matter the time that I posted it. What mattered is I knew what people were searching for, and I made a good video. And I had a good thumbnail. Good title, good thumbnail, good video, #1 video. So I got like 500 views in less than 2 hours, which is really good for fishing because fishing is so small and so oversaturated. Mm-hmm. Plus I do shark fishing, like that's an even smaller box. Now real estate, everyone wants to do real estate, and it is way less competitive in the YouTube realm. Way less. It doesn't make sense to me why there's such a small amount of realtors already doing this. Or loan officers, or really anyone, why aren't they doing The video, most of it is because we don't want to learn something new, okay? We're uncomfortable. We know we want to do it, but we're a little uncomfortable, quite frankly, and we're like, oh, we're too busy to learn, right? A lot of that is. But when I show people, you're actually being genius because it's not hard. It requires very minimal education. It's just practice. And the power, right? The power. Like he has this GoPro for Premiere Pro. He doesn't have to pay. He doesn't have to pay anymore. He does all this himself. He could do events. He could do what I did on that video.
Listings?
And people pay thousands of dollars for this type of marketing. He could just do it now. If that's not powerful, y'all.
We have drones too, to take pictures of the houses.
But you have to be careful because you need a commercial license. Yes.
Guys, thank y'all for coming out. I want to
Yeah.
introduce one more person, John Ramon with ProLift Doors, Door Company. Come on out, John, and
Yeah,
tell us what
so,
you do.
we did